report.
It is
and
time is, call the meeting to order at
Print this.
7:14.
Yep. All right, let's do a little, actually, so I'll make a motion to approve the minutes that Beth so,
Lovely.
swiftly sent over. Thank you.
Second?
Great. And then as with someone said,
Bless you.
all in favor, we'll just do a roll call. Or we can just say aye.
Aye.
Hi.
Aye.
Aye. Okay, great. All right, real quick financial stuff. We're gonna pay some bills. We have an outstanding bill through CPA money, the scoreboard, for $9,850. June asked that we obtain a W-9 from the Scoreboard Enterprise and a certificate of liability insurance, which we have both of, so I'll submit that. So we still have to do a bill schedule, just like we do all our other bill schedules.
Okay.
This comes out of CPA money, so it's still in our account. So we're all gonna just submit the bill schedule, submit the invoice for $9,850 to get them paid. And then I'm just gonna confirm with June if this is the exact way she wants us doing this.
And what'd you say it was Scoreboard Enterprise?
Scoreboard Enterprises, yep, this was a CPA project. The scoreboard and the announcement booth.
Okay.
CPA gave $20,000, so $9,800
Nice.
came from the scoreboard, got the scoreboard up and running on that baseball field in the back. So
Fantastic.
usually we put a department number, which for rec are general
Mhm.
funds, like portable toilets, all that stuff comes out of 630. Our revolving funds, which is like our, anything that we take in, which we'll run programs out of, is 630-17. I have that all written down in here too. But for the scoreboard, I don't know if she has that earmarked
Oh, okay,
in
where it's
a
coming out.
different number.
Yep.
Yeah.
Probably.
So I'm not gonna write it, I'm gonna contact her tomorrow and find out
Okay, and find
about
out.
that.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, that's them. So we're gonna send this around, everyone has to sign it. March, April, 4/6/2023. I can sign this one, and all of us will sign. The invoice is on my computer. Did you bring your reimbursements?
I have some receipts, yeah.
Okay. We're also I'm going to submit the fitness classes program.
Okay.
So because it's me, I won't be able to sign this bill schedule. But here's an invoice that I submit every month. The total's down at the bottom. It differs from the amount taken in because we retain 10% of that in our rec thing, revolving fund. So that's why you're gonna see a different dollar amount down there than what is on the actual invoice. So Bob, you signed it already, so that's fine. And then, Bob, administrative wise, these we'll make copies of. I keep a hard copy in our binder. And then this whole packet goes to the town accountant.
Okay.
I signed this already.
Yep, and we do the same thing with that. And I've never had an issue with June's books. They're always like,
Tight.
yeah, so tight. These will be reimbursements. So Felicia bought candy for Easter egg hunt that's happening Saturday. So this will be Felicia's reimbursements. You can't sign for your own reimbursements, so just the three of us will sign yours. Did you already sign that one? I know.
Which one?
This is, I don't think.
No, I don't
this-
think she
this
signed
one
that one.
around
We
yet.
did that one.
So I did it, Beth did it, Bob did it?
Okay.
So once
So that's
you have
all
your
set.
things, we'll just fill in
Okay.
what the amounts are. And then this will be the same thing for my reimbursements. My reimbursements are nothing like yours, because I only bought, I think, 3 bags of candy. So it'll be the same thing there. Same thing, this will come out of now 630-17.
Oh,
Because
okay.
it's not maintenance related,
Yep.
okay?
Okay. This is already signed for, yep.
I also, with the checks, these are all
Sorry,
fitness
sorry.
checks, on the back, there's a
Felicia, you wanna
deposit
sign
for
this
the account number.
That's for
We
Julie.
used to have a stamp, but that was never passed.
This is yours, that's Julie's.
Oh, okay.
So I handwrite on that check.
And that's the town's
Interesting.
I know.
record.
Yeah,
Tedious.
exactly.
Yes,
And then
I
with
know.
these checks, I
You get a
also.
stamp.
What, I
You
think,
could
I
get a
think
stamp.
so.
And Julie, okay.
They had it.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's a good idea, it'd be so much faster. So it's good, we could get a stamp, put it on the list. But we never really get checks, but now that we're gonna be doing programming, I think we will definitely need a stamp
Sure.
moving forward.
Yeah.
I always copy every check too. And then I just
Good
keep those in the
Makes sense.
idea.
pain in the ass.
So I had Felicia sign yours.
Do you need me to fill
Yep.
that out?
No, yep, you will fill out this one. Okay, and then, that's all that stuff. We should quickly, I know it. Before I get to that. We could quickly do the, hunt. Do you wanna talk about that? Actually, let's do the rec project, I mean, the, courts project first. Let's get through that. Cause it'll be a quick update, yeah?
I think it's pretty quick. Do
Yes.
you want to do that in the pavilion at the same time?
Love it.
Sure.
Okay, so we're gonna talk about the town projects that are being funded by CPA, well, potentially, hopefully the pavilion one.
Right?
It's a pretty short update, so, but good news. On the 13th, the select board voted unanimously to award the project for the court rehab to Lazaro Paving, the low bidder. And then Mary and Kristen drafted contracts for them, specifically passed to Lazaro. Lazaro passed back to us. And as of, I think, Monday, we are fully executed with Lazaro.
Nice.
So they are locked in. Kristen did ask them when she delivered the fully executed contract, when are you going to start? I didn't see a response, and it could be that the person from Lazaro just didn't reply all, so I'll follow up to
Oh,
find
right.
out.
Okay.
The start date on the invitation for bids was May 1st, so it could be as late as May 1st. But if
Was that in the contract too? I feel like whatever was sent.
I would imagine so.
I
Yeah.
think it was.
So yeah. So that's.
So latest would be May 1st, maybe earlier.
I would hope so. Yeah, we would need to approve anything that beyond outside of the time
Contract.
windows that we
Okay.
requested.
Could they start earlier? I mean,
Yeah.
weather-wise, all that? Yeah?
Yep.
Nice.
Yep.
Okay.
Weather permitting.
Yeah.
Backlog permitting.
Awesome.
Sure, of course.
Yeah. So I want to follow up with them
Okay,
and just
nice.
be present and on their radar.
That's awesome.
You know.
Yep.
So it's going to be a little tight to get it done for summer. There's a 60-day kind of cure time generally between the time the fresh asphalt is laid, because they're going to grind up and remove everything,
Right.
and the time you want to paint it.
So during that cure time, any of that cure time of 60 days, are like the kids able to go and use it at all?
I don't know.
Okay.
It's a great question, and I don't know what the answer
I mean, I know
is.
sometimes like if I know it's not the same, but like when you get your driveway done, maybe there's like maybe a week.
Right.
You
Yeah, I
know,
feel
I mean,
like
I'm
that's
sure
short
it's still
time.
curing,
It would
but
be hard to believe that you couldn't go on it for the whole 60 days, but I
right,
don't know.
right. That's what
Yeah.
I was. But I don't know. Like dribbling a ball might put dents in it. You know.
Yeah.
Well, also,
yeah.
if there's
I
no
don't know.
hoops,
Right. Right.
because the hoops are coming down, they're putting new
Oh,
ones.
right.
Right.
Okay.
But
yeah.
I would imagine I would guess they'll put them in first before the paving.
Okay.
But I don't know.
Just something to
That's
think
true.
about and check into, maybe, or
Oh yeah,
you
yeah.
know.
We'll want to
Okay,
know.
Awesome.
Yeah.
But it should go pretty fast.
Okay. Cool. Something to look forward to. That's awesome.
Yeah, that'll be great.
Yeah, that's great.
Then I guess just related to that, there is some discussion around storage at South Commons for recreation. There's that brown barn at the parking lot that I think the select board would like to be either taken down or rehabbed. I know Freddie from the highway department is creating options, and we kind of chimed in that having something would be useful to store picnic tables,
Right.
Yeah.
recreational equipment off season.
Right.
That would be really nice, and in that location would be nice
Perfect. Yeah.
if possible. Regarding the pavilion, there's nothing really formal to report other than, according to CPA, they feel as though they have enough money to fund all of the proposed projects, which would include the pavilion.
Nice.
And they will vote, they may have already, it was mid-April, did they already vote to put it on the town warrant?
Yeah,
So it's there.
yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
good.
so,
Okay.
so all the proposed projects are basically get CPA's recommendation
Yeah.
at town meeting for May 1st, and then it's up to the town to vote.
Yeah.
But, yeah, barring anything unusual, it looks like it's on a good track to get
That's great.
passed.
Nice. Nice.
You'll have to just be prepared to speak on town floor about the pavilion.
Yeah.
It was
I'll get my
taken.
tuxedo cleaned.
That's right, yeah.
When, we gotta find out when it is so we can be there to vote.
Yeah, May 1st, and then, when that warrant article is that what you mean?
Yeah, when we gotta vote on
I
it.
imagine the school budget's gonna go for 4 days discussion.
Can I go get the stapler? I'm going to get the stapler.
Yeah. That's great,
So that's
great.
it, yeah.
You know what dawned
We're
on
doing
me?
well.
That sounds good.
I love it. I'm so psyched. There's such great stuff happening. I know Mr. Campbell, I know it's town ground anyways, and you talked with Mr. Campbell about the pavilion.
I didn't talk to Mr. Campbell.
Okay.
But we spoke with the select board.
Yeah, okay. I was just wondering, we should definitely probably
Yeah, reach out to him.
just have a conversation with him, let him know that it's definitely going there.
Yeah.
Just
Explain the bulldozers before they arrest.
Yeah, explain that, and the fact that, there's nobody's gonna be able to use that really during school.
The pavilion?
Yeah. I guess you maybe technically could, right?
Sure.
I don't, so that, it's a question, you
Because
know?
it's leased, they lease that land from the town.
Hmm.
Although there's no
I think
official
informally.
lease
Yeah.
agreement written
Handshake
up.
agreement.
Yeah, there's no lease agreement written up since they regionalized. But that's a conversation I just think, to have with him, we should.
Yeah, we're gonna have to talk through that.
Yeah.
I mean, if there's not a negative consequence, it might be a nice option for the school to use that, right?
Yeah.
Like, bring a
Oh,
set of
yeah.
kids out there for lunch, or
Right.
do a special science project out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
we have to really think it through. I mean, it's not a school
Right.
resource. That's
Right.
not why we are doing it. And if it's going to put wear and tear on it faster than the townspeople would,
Yeah.
then maybe that's not really fair. So we just have to.
Well, I
think
was
through
thinking
it.
the opposite. I was
Okay.
thinking of people from the community being that close to our school-age children
Ah,
Oh, right.
all
Oh,
throughout the day.
yes,
hmm.
yes,
Hmm.
yes.
So I would just get food for thought from him on, what are your thoughts? And I don't anticipate people using it during those hours, much like the playground. People
Well, there
don't.
could be if we get some type of, pickleball
Right.
league going, or,
Yeah,
people
yeah.
want to meet on a Tuesday at noon.
Hmm.
That kind of stuff is.
Yeah, that's true.
It's worth having that conversation.
I
with
yeah.
him.
Just don't want
We
the
him
teachers to
be
have
a
to police
supporter.
Right.
that. That's a lot.
And we have opportunities to kind of tune in exactly where it's going to go also in that part of the property.
Okay.
So if he has concerns, we can.
Okay,
Yeah, that's a good
that's
point.
great. Okay.
I'll talk to him.
All right, guys. That's awesome, though, Bob. Thank you so much for spearheading that whole project and
That's awesome.
really bringing it, and the courts too.
I can give you one other update that's kind of related to these projects, and that'll be all of the things I have to say tonight.
Master plan,
Yeah.
splash pad. What?
Yeah, so I guess I screwed up. I booked 2 weeks ago time with the select board to introduce this concept of a recreation master plan to them. Really as a first step to give them an idea of what we're thinking. And again, the plan being 3 to 5 years worth of projects that will require capital or fundraising, and just build so we can think a little bigger than
Yeah, I
12
love
months
it.
out, right?
Sure.
And I wanted first and foremost just get their advice on what they thought, about it and how we might proceed. I booked it with them 2 weeks ago. Went to log in to Zoom on Monday at 6:55 p.m. and found that for the first time in 3 years they met here.
Oh, no.
And I didn't get the memo. So it was my bad, and I couldn't get there
Right.
in person. So I
okay.
apologized and sent them emails and stuff. But just asked
That's
if I can
fine.
get on another meeting. So I missed the opportunity, but hopefully
That's
the
all
next
right.
week or two.
I'm sure they'll get you on again.
Yeah, and I think it's good. This opens up the conversation with
Right.
all the groups, so
Yeah.
that's great.
Yeah. My guess is they may direct us to chat with the capital planning group
Yeah.
and maybe some other parts.
Right.
Right.
But yeah, we'd like them to be our advocates, so I
Yeah.
want to talk to them and hear their thoughts.
That's
Nice.
awesome.
Definitely
idea.
have to say.
Good job.
Thanks.
Oh, back to the agenda. I can't see the my glasses on. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. Nope. Let's do, we have to vote to approve, that we are going to co-sponsor the fishing derby. We do this every year. So the fishing derby falls under, recreation's umbrella. We also, in the past have, whatever they needed in terms of trash receptacles or another portable toilet or whatever. I've been in touch with Mike Gleason, but I understand now. Felicia, you have more in the know about the fishing derby than I do right now. Just because usually Mike reaches out by this time, well before, to let me know.
When I spoke with him, it sounds like he's still kind of the one in charge.
Okay.
But obviously Boy Scouts and, I mean, which I think he does Boy Scouts too, right? Does he help with Boy Scouts too?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, are they still camping out? Are they camping
Yeah,
out?
as far as I know, they're going to camp
Okay.
out. We got a call. I want to say Bob Blair.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. He's been on.
He was talking to
social
my
media
husband. Yeah, he was talking to my husband about the Boy Scouts camping out. So,
Okay.
as far as we know, that's open for the boys to camp out. So,
Okay.
you
Well, it seemed like he was blasting social media to
Mm-hmm.
kind of get everybody
Rally some support.
exactly, and
Yeah.
then I reached out to Mike to see what else they needed.
Oh, right.
It sounds like they need prizes,
Okay.
so we were thinking maybe we could help with that if
Okay.
it's really a dire need for it. But besides that, I think he said he has the money for the fish.
Oh, good.
There was an issue with the hatchery that he normally uses. I guess they lost all their fish.
Oh, gosh.
So he had to go elsewhere.
Oh,
So
that's terrible.
I asked when they'd be stocking the pond because my kids always love that.
Yeah.
And he's like, I still don't know what day. He said between the 11th and 15th sometime. So I don't know how we go about, like, if we do want to do the prizes or help
Yeah,
with the
so
prizes.
that's a good question. So recreation can't make any donations to anybody. So if we want to do the prizes and help, make a contribution to the fishing derby, which I think is a great idea, we would purchase, like we would do reimbursements with anything.
Okay.
We would buy, and then the committee all approves, and then we would get reimbursed that way.
Did Rec do that last year?
Yeah, in the past we've given, we didn't do prizes. What did we do?
There were a lot of prizes
I feel like it
last year.
depends on
There were
who
bicycles.
who's contributing.
Well, that's what they were discussing about the prizes.
I feel like it could be
Yeah.
run on a little bit of a lower budget. Not
Yeah,
trying
I
to be
think
a
so,
terrible
too.
person, but I think just small things is great for the kids like this.
I would think Cabela's would want to donate some
Well, that's
stuff
what
too.
I'm pretty sure Mike has always been in contact with
sure.
Cabela's. I mean, he's probably their number one customer. Like,
Right.
so if they haven't been reached out to, then
Right.
that's
I'm sure
a
he
problem.
does.
Like, I
Yeah.
feel like I should go knock on the door or something.
Kind
and
of
talk to
late,
them.
I think, but doesn't.
But they may be willing to.
Right. I mean, it doesn't hurt to
Donate a
try,
couple
is what I was going to
things.
say. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But otherwise, I mean, going to Walmart or
Mhm.
somewhere to get, little tackle boxes or.
I was going to say, I think it should be
Small
fish related,
things.
right?
Yeah, I
You
agree.
know?
Yeah, fish
I agree.
You know, I mean, not that the prizes weren't good because they were fantastic.
Oh yeah, my
but I
kid's like
think
going
they
to get a
were-
stuffed unicorn or something.
Yeah, I think they were a little
Isn't it
bit.
named after your grandfather?
So my husband's great grandfather.
Oh, that would make more sense. Because it's how many years of going is this? 50.
I don't even know.
A
yeah,
lot.
yeah, a lot.
Five or
Yeah.
something.
So it was my mother-in-law's grandfather.
That's so cool.
So
yeah,
does does the fishing derby fall under Rec?
No,
Board
it
of
was,
Trade. It was
felt-
always Board of
yeah,
Trade.
it was
Yeah,
always
Board
the
of
Board of
Trade.
Trades. And then that,
Does that still exist?
no.
Then it was Lions Club.
Yeah, for a little while.
So when
I think,
that, I think, fell, this is from what I've heard, so I don't know actually if this historically, you might know
I don't
more
know.
than I
I
do.
don't know that much.
It was a group
I'm
of
out of the
people,
loop.
and then they almost aged out, and then nobody came in
Mm-hmm.
and filled those.
So that's why Bob Blair
Yeah.
stepped in and tried to promote it.
I think so.
Well,
because-
Michael always ran it, Michael Gleason.
For the
Yeah, I
past
don't
like
know
10
how
years,
much-
I would say.
I don't
Okay,
know how
yeah,
much.
okay.
I don't know how much advertising you did for it though.
No, I think everyone just knew.
Yeah, everybody just knew.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and he
it's
put it
all
in the
word of
highway
mouth
department
and-
does the,
yeah. And I think he
Sign.
always put something up at the general store,
yep.
and that was, or maybe actually maybe at the school, right? Did
They
he do
have,
maybe
they have the bucket at the
flyers?
general store. Then they have Yeah, I feel like they.
I think it's just one of these things in town
It's
that
yearly. It's always
happen
annual.
annually,
it
so
happens
everybody
every year, and
expects it.
It happens around my mother-in-law's birthday.
And that's like April 15th, right around that
But their
weekend.
birthday's the 13th. Judy
Yeah.
Christensen's birthday is the 13th, everyone.
It's a,
I know you all know her. So her birthday's the 13th, so it always happens around her
So,
birthday.
yeah, see?
Yeah.
so I think that's the advertising. It's been going on so long, and there's generations of
Yeah.
families here that.
I think it's hard though because in the past, like for instance, like Lowe's Variety, they
Right.
always donated like the donuts and the cookout. Like that would be their
Yeah.
donation. So I feel like as things change hands,
Yep.
things are
That gets dropped
getting
off.
different.
Yeah.
So I don't know if
Because they don't
they're
know.
going to help now. I mean, I would think they would because they've lived where they live forever and they know how
Right.
things go.
Oh,
But
that's right. Yeah, their town.
but like something like that, maybe I should just reach out to Mike and just say,
What's the plan?
where are we at with everything? Like, is there going to be breakfast? Is there going to be,
Yep.
you know, I feel like we don't
That's a
necessarily
good
eat hot
idea.
dogs and stuff,
Yeah,
but I
yeah.
feel like they always had the little,
Yeah,
you know,
pastries.
somebody
Sure,
cooking.
something.
Or
Yeah.
a million donuts, coffee,
And you know,
yeah.
we could
hot
help
chocolate.
Mike
Yep.
in that regard.
Yeah,
we
we
could
could
help
certainly do
promote it,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah, yeah.
Because we sort of are more boots on the ground over at that school.
The problem
and
is
up above.
I can't like physically be there.
Me neither. I'm not going to be
That's
there
a
that weekend.
dilemma because I have to coach a soccer game in Pepperell.
Right.
So,
Oh.
Oh, yay.
Which grade?
3-4 Pepperell.
What's that?
I'm
Oh,
not
that's
gonna
on
be
the
able to make it
13th.
either.
I don't.
I'm not either.
I don't
can't
think
make it.
mine's
I'm
until
away.
later though.
The game's at
You
9
go.
a.m.
You don't go. Your kids go.
Well, they're too old now. My oldest, my youngest,
I'm-
excuse me, my
I would probably
youngest
go at
is
7,
14.
but
No,
I'm gonna have to leave
13.
there by like 8:15
It's like 12 and under.
or 8 o'clock at the
Oh,
latest.
it's 12 and under.
I think so. I think it's 12 and under, right?
It might be higher now.
Might be
I think
higher.
they
16.
They
Oh,
increased
maybe
it.
it's
I think I saw the
16.
sign.
Okay.
16 and under.
Thank
Yeah,
Increased
my
it.
husband will at least go because they're going to be there with the scouts.
Yeah, okay,
So they're
yeah.
going to go.
Yeah. Okay.
I can go like in the morning. but
Mark
that's
goes,
it.
doesn't he go? I know he knows, but
He
doesn't
should be.
usually
He
go?
should be going.
Yeah, I can only go in the morning. I'm going to be.
So what do we need to decide
Busy in
about
the
the fishing
afternoon.
derby?
We just need to. Well, you'll reach out to Mike and just
Yeah,
ask
I'll
him
call
what
him
he
tomorrow.
needs from
I'll
us,
call him tomorrow.
and we'd be happy to help. You know,
Figure it
go on.
out and-
But we just have to take a formal vote on co-sponsoring, or in co-sponsoring, so they can fall into our insurance umbrella.
I would make a motion to that co-sponsor the fishing derby. That recreation co-sponsors the fishing derby.
And then
I
someone
will
seconds.
second.
Beautiful.
Nice.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Perfect.
Okay, great. That was easy.
That was great. Oh yeah. Okay, we're almost done, guys. Bob, we're doing great.
Yes, truly.
Thank you.
Mark is dragging us down, I think.
I think so.
Poor Mark. He's probably watching.
Not here to
I don't
defend
think. I hope
himself.
he's not.
He's definitely not.
So we'll go really quickly. Felicia and I have been talking about programs and some ideas, you know, to sort of launch things slowly coming out. We have a big undertaking, right? Because there's so much. There's registration, there's advertising, there's programs themselves, there's targeting everybody, all the different groups in town. You know, this is a big, big thing. So there's a couple things. I'm going to continue to run the fitness classes. In May, we'd also like to do like a little person movement class,
Fun.
something.
Yeah.
movement.
Children? You mean talking
Little
about
kids.
children?
Little
kids.
people, yeah,
Okay.
4 to
Oh,
6.
fun.
I'd
Like
love
pre
to
like
do older
pre-K
This is so fun.
kids.
Yeah, 4 to 6. I'm gonna do it with my neighbor who she has children that age. So we'll do that. Would like to do it outside, just to run it in for a month, once a week, and sort of to bring like those new moms or new dads to the playground that have younger kids.
Bring them all together.
That they're
Nice.
gonna kind of start. So we're,
Do you get much seniors in town for movement or exercise?
We need to
So
figure
I
that
reached out to Victoria, the Council on Aging Director, and I asked her, I said, I'd love to do some kind of fitness related or somebody else that is in that world, do stuff. And there's a lot of programs you can do with older seniors that aren't, you know, I'm not talking about deadlifting or doing things crazy like that, but there's some really cool, my mom does it in her community. They do chair volleyball, so everyone stays seated.
Yes.
And I have one of those
Oh,
nets.
that's so fun.
It's so fun.
Yeah.
It just gets some like moving upper body and, you know, you're not tripping, you're really stationary, so you're back supported. And she said her community loves it, and it gets very competitive actually. But I reached out to Victoria about that, and
Cool.
she said that she was gonna get back to me, and she didn't know too much about cheer volleyball. I know the Council on Aging, they do Tai Chi, they do yoga
Oh, wow.
didn't
in
know
this
that.
building,
Wow.
way downstairs where
really?
we vote.
Oh,
All past that
Oh, they do?
hallway. Yeah, all
I
the way
had
in the
no
right. That's a
idea
Council
either.
on Aging room. It's in the
Yoga studio.
Oh, okay.
down.
I feel like they do
yeah.
stuff at, like the village down there too. Like in their, what is it, like
19
like the
Carter?
community center?
Oh,
Down
19
off
Carter?
of Pleasant
No,
Street.
not, yeah, off on Pleasant Street. Northbrook Village, where a lot of them live.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, I also understand there's a not a lot of Berlin people in there.
In Northbrook Village?
You mean
Yes.
from Berlin?
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, you don't
Like
have
from-
to be
well,
from Berlin, I don't think.
Yeah,
but-
I mean,
No, you don't.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, well, yeah, but
lot
anyways,
of
that's
people
private
not from
anyway, so it
Berlin
wouldn't be
move,
open
yeah.
to.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
That's
Public.
true. Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I mean, because my mom is a senior, I haven't
No.
heard any. I mean, I don't know that she would be interested anyways. 'Cause
Right.
she just thinks it's all out of her league. But you know.
I know. We
Yeah.
need
And
that.
I
we
think
need
that's
that.
a problem. I think
It is a
that's
problem
part
with
of
the
it,
seniors.
You know?
Yeah, they need a place to gather,
So-
and they have 19 Carter, which is awesome. I was in there the other day. It's so
I was
cute.
in there too.
It's so
beautiful in there.
groovy. She does such a great job.
It's nice.
But again, that's private too. You know, so
Yep.
we do need to.
They do
that's
a
population
fabulous
that needs
job,
to
but
be,
yeah.
You know, but we want to do that one. We're going to do the fitness ones. I want to do a basketball
Maybe
one.
we should do like a survey.
Right.
Love that. That's a great idea.
I agree.
Challenge is going to be actually maybe Evie. I could reach out to her because it's reaching these people. That would be difficult because you can't go on Facebook. I mean, you'll reach some,
But not everybody.
but I could maybe ask Council on Aging director.
there you go.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
And I know the other group
they have
hasn't
that
met.
Powder House News thing. I
Yep,
don't know if
Powder House
everybody
News,
gets that,
yep.
but
They reach out to us a lot. see
oh,
what's
do they?
going
So
on.
we could
Yep.
probably do something in there.
Yep, that's a good idea. Powder
I feel like
Yeah.
cards and stuff
Yeah.
is so fun. Like
Yeah.
pitch or
Yep.
bridge or
I
Yeah.
think it would be cute too to do maybe another program idea, but with the seniors to do the knitting with a child.
Oh,
Teach
fun.
them that
Mm-hmm.
skill.
oh, they
set.
would love that.
amazing.
Right?
Yeah,
Wouldn't that be
some
amazing?
of them would love that.
Yeah, some of them would
My
definitely.
grandmother
love that.
just dreamed of me wanting to sit and watch her do that, and I never did. Now I
And
regret it. Now I don't know how to do
I
it.
think the
I
kids
know.
would love it too.
Oh, totally.
I think so
Totally.
too. It would be
Yeah.
so great. Okay, so anyway,
That's a
so
good
there's
idea.
there's that.
So there's
also
lots of
May.
ideas floating around. That's
And
awesome.
then there's also we explored the option of doing a summer program this summer.
Wow.
This is very bold, and we don't even know if we can pull it off. Well, there's two programs. There's a one we want to do is what do we call it? Little kids, like
What do you mean?
bubbles and sports and all that stuff.
Yeah, just like a kind of like a day program. I guess. Not,
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know
We'll
the
make-
best
we'll
way to
probably-
describe it.
yeah.
But just to not like
For the week.
daycare, but for
Right.
all ages.
Set of activities every day for the week.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right,
for like
right.
9 to 12. What do we do? 9 to 12, 8 to 12?
Yeah, we said like half a day.
Half a day, yep. And just boom, we get the kids out there, outside running. We'd get people to register, depending on how many people we'd have. We'd have to hire, people,
Right.
Some counselors,
some
like
counselors that
helpers.
are like high school kids or whatever. And then also, Felicia has a really great opportunity for a soccer camp clinic.
Fun.
Yes.
Excellent.
And this guy is amazing. Are you
So-
writing down?
Bob Thompson is a BC soccer coach. He
Right.
prior to being a BC soccer coach, he actually worked for the town of Groton and did soccer programming for them,
Awesome.
running camps, running the league, all that kind of stuff. So he currently runs camps for like all ages, college kids, high school kids. Obviously, a huge range of skills. Some of them are way more in depth, and then he's all about doing youth stuff. So he has the college players actually teaching,
Wow.
which is awesome. I feel like this could reach a lot of towns, not just be our town, and he's 100% game for that.
Cool.
It's awesome.
The cost is the question. We're trying to, I just spoke with him last night, so he was talking to, I guess, the BC coaches and the players, and they're trying to figure out a schedule for the summer of stuff that the commitments they already have and when they're available to, do programs like this. But he has so much experience with youth programs that he's like, I'm just rolling this in, and the players are loving it. So he's going to work on a price. I thought he was going to go with a half a day, but he's all about doing like a full day, having the kids and doing like a lunch break, and then skills in the morning, and it's a lot of soccer. But it sounds
Yeah.
like they incorporate other
I was
stuff.
gonna say, the kids in town, that one of mine is, and and
Yep.
Yeah.
they're gonna be all over it.
Yeah.
Right.
They're gonna be all over it.
And we used to do that with FC Puma. We used to rent to FC Puma, and they did a full week, full day.
Yeah, which is
So we're
awesome.
for
Like,
it.
my daughter would love it.
I guess that's my question. Is it a week? How long is it?
Yeah, so he said he would do a week. He wanted us to, I have to talk to Kristen and see what the rules are in regard to like a full day for a whole week, like
Yep.
what they need to register through the town and things like that. So I got to work on that. But he's going to get back to me with when they're available, what the cost would be. But he said, and what he does now is he has his own website where they can register,
Oh, okay.
and everything can be done
Through that.
through his site, which
Nice.
is awesome. But I don't know. I feel like we talked about another meeting that we can't can we put like links on
Your website.
like the rec page and
Yeah,
stuff so
totally.
people can just log in
Yep.
like that? So
Yeah.
then we would agree on a price, and then he said like 20 or whatever we think is appropriate,
Yeah.
we would take as a cut
Okay.
in the end. So,
Yeah.
say we have 100 kids
Right.
and we get $20 from each kid, and then he gets the rest because he's going to
Nice.
obviously
Well,
pay for
yeah. I
everything.
mean, he's got to. Yeah.
But I guess it'll depend on what he comes back with for.
So,
price.
question on top of that, is there any way that we can look at if it is something out of reach for some people? Can we do like we can help, maybe not donate, that might not be the right
Like
word.
a scholarship.
Yeah, like a
type.
scholarship or something like that for kids that, families that may have struggles
Well, he
with
said,
that? I mean,
that's stuff that he's dealt with in other situations, and
Okay.
they try to make it work,
Okay.
one way or another.
Right.
So I feel like the kids that go to this are going to be,
Well,
they're into soccer.
Yeah.
Like
Right,
it's
right,
a
right.
serious.
Sure.
I mean, I don't want it to be too crazy of a level, and
Right.
he made it seem like it's not. Like they do a ton of stuff, and he
He
just
probably
really
has all
wants
different
to.
levels there.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Right.
just really wants to get involved with the town, and he said, I really want to make it work because this could be an annual
Yeah.
That's
thing that we
awesome.
do, or even
Yeah.
more than 1 week.
Right.
Another thing we talked about besides the youth, because I think he said 6 to 13
Okay.
was the group that he said
Yeah.
for this original program. And then I talked to him a little further because I said I really think that the high school kids would love this
Benefit.
and he suggested like a preseason week, or
Right.
I think it's hard for him to say like every Thursday for 4 weeks because he could be God
Right.
knows where.
Right.
Right.
But he said, we could do even like evening sessions, and then it's not a million degrees out, and kind of like preseason workout to get everybody
Yeah.
back in
Conditioned.
shape. Although Julie said that they do a lot of practice,
Yeah, they do,
Tohoto,
yeah.
the players do. But
Yeah.
I remember
sounds
always
cool.
doing that when I
Right?
was younger.
Oh my
like
God, so
before
awesome.
varsity season, you just
Yeah.
to get back in the
Yeah,
swing of
yeah,
things,
yeah, yeah,
'cause Otherwise, you're dead.
Dust the cobwebs off. Yeah.
Hopefully
Yeah.
my son, my 13-year-old will be, or 14-year-old, excuse me, will be going to Aspen this
Right.
year.
Oh, really?
But I feel like-
oh,
Fingers crossed.
Congratulations.
Fingers
He hasn't
crossed.
found out
Oh, they haven't gotten gotten
No, they
letters
do
yet.
the thing is on the 10th, and then I think you find out like the next week.
Oh
So
my gosh.
Coming up, I'm like,
Oh my
here we
gosh.
So he suggested that, if we can do it through his website, great. Saves
Yeah.
everybody the hassle.
Yeah.
They can put it on there.
I feel like that's
He can put a link
Right.
that says, Berlin, South Commons,
something
Nice.
soccer clinic,
Yeah.
dates.
nice.
And then he's like, you should just blast it out to, even if we reached out to Allie in Northborough, Clinton,
Sure.
Bolton, Harvard, like,
Yeah.
because I asked him, I said, do you need a minimum of kids? And he said, like we can accommodate a lot of kids.
Yeah,
but
'cause
that's
it's
where I
always-
think I need to really talk to Kristen and find out, you know, what's the max, what's the ratio,
It'll probably depend
have
on
to
his
be.
player availability to help too, right?
Right.
If he's got
Yeah.
15
Right.
kids that are coming, then yeah, we could probably
Right.
handle 100 kids.
Right, right. So,
Oh, this is
Right.
exciting.
yeah, I
I
think
know,
it could be,
how
it could be
awesome.
awesome. Let's just
So
hope
great.
this fields don't turn into like a hay field.
I know.
You know-
That's
Call the
another
goose.
thing
I have
for
some
CPA that we
goats.
need consideration.
That reminds me that as you were talking about different programming, maybe I would imagine that we have some experts in our town, experts in lots of different things, right? I can think of, I think AJ Moses was a master gardener for Montana, Minnesota. Had a very high level position
He's very nice,
for the state.
guy. He lives
Also a
on your road.
woodworker. I can think of a number of people that just have like deep expertise in an area.
Yeah.
Sure.
And I wonder if we would consider reaching out to the community and looking for those people and
to
trying to
run
structure a program
Good idea.
around them to share their
Yeah,
skills.
very good idea.
Because usually, if you're that deep into whatever subject, you'd be happy to share what you know with a group
Right.
of, you know,
That's a good idea.
10 or 15 people that want
Yep.
to learn.
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And I love the idea of keeping things local, right? If we have these
Sure.
master brain worker people
Yeah.
here,
I
why
think of my
not?
dad as an example, right? He's a tinkerer and an engine
Yeah,
guy.
yeah, yeah.
He would probably love to put on like a small engine repair clinic. Like, how do you keep your chainsaw
That would be
running?
Right, right,
Right.
And I think there
absolutely.
probably people would come to that.
Sure.
You know?
Right. I
And
bet.
learn,
Although we don't have
what do I need to do?
village-
Yeah,
Village
I know.
Power anymore.
Village Power anymore.
Did you just say how do you keep your chainsaw running? Of all the things,
Listen,
Repair
you know how
your-
you,
It's true.
you of all
Repair your
people know how
tractor.
frustrating it is when you go out to fell some trees.
I'm telling you, it's
and
a
you're
huge
on this
pine fall
7th
all
or
over the
8th
chicken
pole
coop.
and the
Yeah.
steel hasn't fired up yet.
so frustrating. It's called Benedict.
Little Triborough crane action.
No, that's a great idea.
But I think it might be a nice way to get people involved
Yeah,
in areas they're passionate
absolutely.
about.
So we could put that in the powder house.
That's
We could
a
add that
yeah,
in.
yeah, definitely.
When does
Good
that
idea.
go out?
Is
Monthly?
that quarterly?
Quarterly,
Quarterly?
I don't
Okay.
know. Is it quarterly?
It
Is
might be quarterly. That
I
makes,
think it's quarterly because I
Okay.
think they reach out. I think they reached out to me one time. It might have been for library, and I was like, I don't know.
yeah, yeah. That's a great
So-
idea.
Even if it was
Yeah.
just a talk, you know?
Yeah,
If you had somebody that was
yeah.
really passionate about fly fishing, right? Bring your stuff to the field and just talk about different techniques.
Right.
Show
Sure.
people what to
Oh
do.
my gosh, fly fishing would be a big one.
I feel like that's
Yeah.
like what they do at 19 Carter. She always has something on the sign like tech help with
Right.
Yeah.
this
right.
kid,
Yeah,
or
yeah.
you know, learn how to play ping pong, or
Right,
something.
right,
you know,
right.
that
Well,
kind
maybe
of
we
stuff.
could work it out so it's a different day or time.
Yeah,
I mean, not everybody can go at this certain
sure.
time,
Well, that's
the
so
hard thing.
maybe we
That's
could
true,
do it
too.
at a different time. If she wants to do it during the day, we can
Yeah.
do it at night.
Yep.
She
Yep.
wants to do it during the night, we can do it during the
Yeah,
day.
that's true.
Right,
You know,
that's
just
true.
as a different option.
yeah. So we'll have to get that information out to people, to pull people on.
But we have ways to do that. I mean, Media Mark is on fire these days.
He is on fire. Yeah, yeah, that's true. All right, all right. I love it. Great
Yeah.
suggestion. Yep.
And you have yoga.
So, oh yeah, yoga. I forgot about that. So there's a woman. Yep, yep. I just have to make sure the hall's available because I don't. What was happening today in where are we?
Mike, just so you know, I think
Yeah,
the
there was a
lights are
lot
gonna
of-
turn off in like 6 minutes.
Nice pitch black meeting. That's what we do at the end.
I'm tempted to not extend it.
Yeah, good. Okay. So there's a woman that I reached out to who's a yoga instructor. She's been an instructor for years. She lives in Sudbury, and I took one of her classes. That's not what they call it. What do they call it? Practices. And she was great. And I asked her if she would be interested in teaching yoga in Berlin, and she
Nice.
said, "Oh my gosh, yeah, let's talk." So then she wants to do Thursday nights at 1870. We'll run it as an 8-week program. So you'll sign up through
Something
REC
is always happening. Like right now, something is
on
happening.
Thursday. I feel like it was at the church.
I don't know.
Yeah, I didn't
The
know. I saw a
streets
bunch
are
of
lined
cars.
with cars.
This
This
is
is every
church
it's
because I
every
looked up
Thursday.
in 1870. There were no lights.
The lights are on now.
And 1870 up top. Maybe Thursdays might not work. I thought Thursdays was fine. Not the only night that wasn't fine was Tuesday.
Well, maybe the lights are just maybe I don't know.
Well, maybe we
can
can
find
find
out.
out what.
Well, we can find out. I can talk to
Yeah,
Sandra.
yeah. I mean, you've got
yeah.
the in there.
But we'll register. So what this is going to mean is the website's going to have to, you know, we can put registration links on our website, we can do a whole form, then we can, you and I can rebuild that whole website as part of
Okay.
the programming piece on there. We will have to discuss though the payments, because people don't want to pay in check. They just don't, they want to just
Click.
put the card in and pay. And Venmo, I know municipalities don't do Venmo.
You said
Um,
Unipay is the option,
So
right?
Unipay is the option, but they retain a fee,
Mhm.
so meh.
So we have to set it up like a monthly,
Mhm.
like this is the program. It's $5.
Exactly, this is the program,
Right.
and if
You
you
sign
do
up.
want to drop in, it'll just have to be a cash transaction or a check.
Mhm.
But that's gonna make it difficult for her, because then she has to turn that over to us, you have to give cash receipts.
Mhm.
So I don't know how to do
Sounds like
that
that
drop
shouldn't be an
in.
option.
I know, but if
Yeah.
people don't want to necessarily, can't commit to the whole 8, they can only do
Right.
4 weeks. And they want to drop in, it'll be much more, you're gonna pay $12 for a drop-in class over like
I'm just saying, if
85.
you want to pay, like, because if you do Unipay, they only charge the fee for the one time. So like for instance, when I was paying for 2 preschools, but both of them were in BBRSD. So I would go in to Tohoto, put it in my cart, and then I go into BMS, put it in my cart, and I only pay 1 fee. If I did it separately,
What's the fee?
it's like 50 cents.
Yeah, it's not much.
Oh, that's not bad.
No.
then.
No, but you know,
I don't
like,
think
but
it's-
you
If
mean
you
were
per
to do
program.
it per.
So like, yeah, so the yoga
so
would be 50 cents, the woodworking would be 50
Right,
cents. Oh,
right.
that's not awful.
But I'm saying, instead of them going in and saying like, okay, I'm going this Thursday, here's my $12 and then a 50-cent fee, and then next week they have to do the same thing. Like they should be able to register, say 4 weeks or 5 weeks or whatever they can commit to, and then just pay the one time. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
If that's an
I think it's, from her perspective as a program instructor, that would be annoying, because then she doesn't even, what do you have, one person, 1 week, 35 another week?
Oh, that's true.
Maybe not
I'm
because
just thinking
she's just
payment
doing
wise.
the
I'm not even
practice.
thinking of her.
I
I'm
know.
thinking payment-wise.
Well, right, which is important.
Yeah. Okay.
But if you kind of, well, you'd have to commit. But like you said, the drop in, you know.
Yeah,
people
the
wanna
drop in. Yeah, and I think that's great. People should, that should
Yeah.
be, it should be flexible. We have to figure out that payment piece.
Mhm.
And I don't want to have to, I don't want to be there.
Mm.
Well, I'll probably take the class anyways, actually.
Yeah.
There's that.
That's pretty exciting though. That's cool.
Sounds
Great.
good.
I'm psyched,
Nice.
yeah.
It's
And that's for
beginner, I
any
might jump in
age.
there.
Any age can do that.
Nice.
I also want to get Lisa Marin to do yoga too. She's a local resident.
I was going to say, I think I've heard of somebody around here.
Yeah, Lisa teaches. She likes,
Melissa-
she's
Melissa-
into meditation.
does
She's big
Pilates.
in
We
right
get
now.
her to
Oh,
do
maybe
it.
that's, I
Yeah,
don't
Melissa
know.
Pilates. She tried a little bit up there. Didn't kick off too well.
Oh.
But as if we now running programs,
Yeah,
then it might be.
maybe
you know
it'll,
what I mean?
yeah,
It
maybe
might
it'll
take
pick
off.
up.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, we just had the Easter egg hunt. Boom, and I think we're done.
Wow.
I'm
Good
gonna
job,
extend
guys.
the lights because I
2
think
minutes.
they're good.
Okay, we are back.
And we're back.
And we're back. We didn't mean to end.
It was
My
accidental.
apologies.
You're ringing. Someone's
Is
ringing.
that-
I clap a lot.
Am I
We should know this. I clap a
I was
lot.
going to say. It's not-
It doesn't mean we're over.
Right.
It's never over. All right, so we're just going to discuss our Easter egg event, which is happening this Saturday. So what time is the event happening?
Noon.
Noon. We have an Easter egg hunt. I heard there's going to be a bunny.
A bunny.
So fire department is delivering the bunny to
Yay.
the field.
I love it.
That's
So
my
they
favorite.
said to be here, they'll bring, let them get dressed here and then ride the fire truck down.
Awesome.
I said to them they don't need to hang out, but they said, we'll just
bring
hang
them
out
back?
and the kids
They
come
would
with
like
the fire
to,
truck
yeah.
or whatever.
Oh, that's
um,
great.
Yeah, that's perfect.
I
we should
don't-
hide eggs on the fire truck.
We can if
Too
we're
much.
not
Too far.
drivers.
Too far. Okay.
Um,
See, I always go too far.
It's okay.
Officer Goody's normally down there, but I think he has a commitment, so
Okay.
I need
Sergeant.
That's what I meant.
Oh.
Sergeant.
Oh, goodness.
Sergeant.
So I have
I
to
didn't
talk
hear that. I
to
didn't either.
whoever else is going to be on duty. I don't know.
Okay.
I'll work on that tomorrow. Because I'm sure they'll probably bring a cruiser down and just kind of hang out.
Yeah, I love it. I love it.
Yeah, definitely.
We have a ton of eggs filled. We just need to put like the lawn signs out.
Yeah.
Mhm.
The inflatable thing.
Yeah.
Um,
With spray paint a line and then say go.
yes, we
Yeah.
got to do that. I think we should stick with the little kid the playground for
Yep.
the littles like we did last time. Would we do like 6 and under or something, or
think
5
so,
and
yeah.
under?
Was that, I wasn't over there. Was anyone over there for
I
that?
wasn't over there, but I think the parents were.
Oh, yeah, right, that's true.
Yeah, I think it was good because as long as
Yeah.
we steered the big kids away
a
from
good
there,
idea.
and then
So they don't get
the
trampled.
little kids had a chance to get some eggs.
Love it.
I think
They can take their eggs home.
I don't know. I feel like we needed like a microphone or something, but I don't.
I think Mark has, I don't want to volunteer for him, but I know he has 2 like PA speakers with a mic.
Yes,
and
I
I think
know he
that's
has-
what went last time. And if he's unavailable, I could ask if he'd allow me to grab him from his house and bring him
Okay.
if he's game.
Actually, you know what?
I know he would.
Now that you say
certainly
that,
offer it if he could.
it reminds me of you said the one from last year came from the fishing derby. So I'm wondering
Oh, right. So
because that
might
was
have
like
been
a
Dave's.
portable.
Oh,
No, I don't think it was.
It wasn't
No,
Dave's?
because I think they just have the speaker, like
Dave who? Dave
Malika.
I don't think it was his.
No, it
No.
wasn't because I was
Oh, okay. all right.
Because he wouldn't have left his equipment.
I thought it was Mark.
Right, right.
I think you might be right. It might
So
have been
maybe it
Mark's
was
because they were
Mark's.
Okay.
standing.
Speakers on stand.
Yes,
Yeah.
Okay.
okay.
I think it might have been Mark's.
I can ask him too. I've probably talked to him.
So what are we going to do about somebody
We're gonna have
doing the
Easter music.
talking?
Yeah, we just play music and
Yeah.
then
Oh, so who wanted to help? Remember we had like people wanted to be on the committee, but they didn't really want. We don't have enough seats. Is anyone in that
I think
group
Lynn's.
vocal?
I saw
Lindsay, she'd be
yeah, she's
great.
good. She's good.
We'll
She's
volunteer her.
supposed to be
Lindsay.
coming. She said she'd help set up. I saw her today. So
She should
I'll
be the
confirm
bunny.
that and then tell her she's also talking.
I don't know how big it is.
No, she
I
did
don't
not
think
like
you'll
being the
fit.
turkey.
She was so good at the
No,
turkey.
she did not like it though.
Mm.
I mean, I gotta say that first year turkey, nobody topped that, but Lindsay
Yeah,
was so
honestly,
good.
I think
What
you
is
should
the
be
bunny?
I
What
think you
is the
should be
bunny
bunny.
doing? The bunny's
He just
maybe
hops around.
hopping and
I don't know. So
I
we
might-
got.
Brendan was
might-
like traumatized.
I was gonna
last
say
year.
I might be able to find a bunny
Oh yeah,
baby,
right.
maybe.
I feel like it's a smaller suit because
Well,
Brendan was in it.
I still got
I
little
think it
ones.
was adult size. It was very baggy.
It was baggy.
Who has
Yes.
OG me.
We should probably make sure it's not disgustingly dirty. Is it
Oh yeah, I
real
can watch
dirty?
it. I don't think so. I'll check. I have it. We took it out. Why didn't we look at it? We had it.
I don't know. I don't know.
I
We were
dry
looking at
cleaned
everything
Where's
else.
Brendan
turkey
working?
after using
You
it.
did?
Market basket.
Yeah, I was a hot mess. I almost went into cardiac arrest.
You were outstanding.
That took years off my life.
You were jumping and blooming, and you were so good. You were so good.
Lindsay was like,
flossing in the mirror.
"What do I
for
do?
days prior.
What do I do?"
Oh my god.
And then Miss Draper's screaming at her.
Oh my gosh.
Oh boy.
No, she wasn't.
Oh, yeah.
Why?
She's like, "You're in the wrong place."
Oh my
Oh no.
There's a
Right,
wrong
she didn't
place.
tackle her. Lindsay would be like, "Quiet down."
What was the
I'm
I
tackling
know,
you.
right? Then start running.
Oh my gosh.
What was the wrong place?
Who knows?
I mean, come on.
Jeff Draper runs the show.
So
Honest to God.
So
Saturday-
what time is set up for Easter?
yeah, I was gonna say I can help a little bit in the morning if you need me to.
I don't know. I feel like
I mean,
We
it's
gotta get there early.
the
I mean-
temp is going to be like high of 50.
Nice.
So I don't know. Maybe right at noon. Maybe we'll get to a warmer. I don't know. It's going to be 40 to 50. I'm guessing.
Okay.
A lot of the eggs are filled with chocolate. Not that I
So-
think they will melt,
No, that'll be good at that
but
temperature then.
yeah, we'll be good with that.
Yeah.
Last year we were concerned
Yes.
because wasn't it like 80
oh my God,
degrees
it was like 80.
Oh, remember?
from the fishing
Yes.
derby?
Okay.
So we didn't
was
do a lot
so
of
hot.
chocolate, but I think I don't know. I feel like even if we went at like 10:30 or
What time
Yeah,
is the
okay.
event going to
12.
start? Okay.
it's literally like a 15-minute
Yeah.
event.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah, it'll
There's
like
a lot
chocolate
of
punch.
build up
Yeah.
for 15 minutes. Not even.
So you want to call it 10:30 setup?
Yeah, I think 10:30 is good.
I'm not
What do you
gonna be
think?
able to join you for
Yeah?
setup. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Okay.
No, don't worry.
Because all
Can
we have like lawn stakes. We just need to make sure those are all in the ground,
Yep,
just like
'cause there's a
decorations.
game at
So
Couple
we just
I'm
have to
gonna be there.
decide on the costume, and
Yep.
it sounds
Yes.
like the first thing we have to identify is how big it is.
Yes.
Is that something
Yeah.
you can check out, Julie?
I sure can.
Did Rick wear it
No, Brendan
initially?
wore it.
Like, didn't you
No.
send me a
Oh.
picture of somebody in it?
Yeah, I thought he tried it on.
Oh, maybe Rick did try it on.
Let me look at my
All right. Well,
photos.
Rick can try it on to identify how big it is.
Yeah, see if it fits Rick, it'll fit Bob.
Yeah, if it fits, you're gonna have just. You're gonna be just as miserable.
I do it for the kids.
I don't
It's gonna
know.
be 50 degrees out. It's not gonna be 100.
Yeah, it's not gonna be.
And it's not like heavy
Actually,
like the turkey.
yeah, the
one.
turkey one is
It's like
legit.
it's just like clothes and then a head. It's really not.
Oh, and somebody's gonna have to be in charge of
Brent said he
taking
was
pictures,
dying.
by
It's
the way.
very hot.
I'll be all right.
It's the head that's
What happened
hot.
last time? I couldn't
Put a
eat turkey.
camel
Did I
back.
have COVID?
Camel back.
You couldn't do the
Oh no, I had pneumonia.
Yeah, you were recovering. You were
That
recovering.
was pneumonia. I had pneumonia when the turkey trot. That's why I didn't do it this last year.
Oh yeah. There's always next year. And you know
sure
what? You're
Lindsay
stepping
will
in as
hand
the
it
bunny
right over.
potentially.
Quietly psyched that Lindsay wasn't into it.
Yeah, she's not.
Because I know
She
once you
was
take
not at
ownership of
all.
the costume,
I can't believe she did so because see, people shouldn't yell at people. That's
Right?
the problem.
Exactly.
That's the problem.
You know, when you're trying to do a good
Honest to
thing.
God,
All right.
come on.
what else
All right,
do we
so
have?
that's good.
All right,
That's
what's up?
it.
What
This
else?
is it. This
That's
is it.
That's it?
You found the picture?
That's the costume.
It's short,
But yeah, but it's like bunched up at the bottom.
is it?
Yeah, there's length in it.
Okay.
Let me see if I
Well,
can find.
Do you
Yeah,
have
see how-
Brandon?
see
Have
the-
Rick check it out.
See the legs.
Brandon.
See how bunched up
Okay,
the
not
bottom.
Carrie is
Brandon.
Brandon.
You got,
I
yeah,
did,
you
yeah.
got,
Okay.
you got some
I mean, I
length.
will, unless there's somebody
It's
else who wants to do it.
It
should
is.
be
I'm
fine.
like, when they're not your kids.
Exactly.
That's why
Yeah.
people are like, oh, I'm sorry, I forget your kid's name. I'm like, you know what? They're my kids, not yours.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Yeah.
You don't need to know.
Right, exactly. All right, guys, I think that's it.
All right, that's it. Good meeting, guys.
I make a motion to adjourn.
Oh, yes, we
Okay.
need to make a motion to adjourn.
Yep.
And
Second.
it is 8:05.
All in favor?
Aye.
Record.
Aye.
Record speed.
Aye.
Meeting
You know what I
adjourned.
think we're gonna